Did you have a name for this thing?
I don't know. What would you call it?
Conversatorio?
Conversatorio? What do you call that? What is that?
Conversational.
Oh, I'm gonna turn this chair.
We call it in Mexico conversatorios. Conversation.
Conversation.
Conversations with an artist, conversation with whatever.
Well, you definitely are the artist. I think. What is this? Feels weird. I don't like it. This is how I have my studio usually. I don't want to change it for anything.
No, no, no.
I want it to be just the way it is, like when it's normally here. You know?
Okay.
Yeah. Is that weird?
Do it. Do it.
Man. Okay. So the point of this is, why are we here?
I don't know. You tell me.
Yeah. I think it's important that we have a conversation.
Yeah.
Because of the amount of time that there has been between us and distance. And I think that now that we have like the future coming at us with, especially with the new grandchild.
Yes.
Kind of want to share a part of our relationship with the world, with him, and with anyone that wants to listen.
Yes.
But most importantly, family. I think that's the priority. So I thought what really inspired me about what you've done and just us being together is art. Your art has always spoken to me. Like, really, I was always impressed with your artwork because I felt like there's a guy who can just go do what he wants to do. And I found that so refreshing because I found myself in a world where people were afraid to create or not sure how to create. And that sort of fear is what I found made me look up to you, even though you weren't there. So I guess the bigger question is, why do you do art?
Well, first of all, I would like to go back to the word you said at the beginning, language. We have been apart many years, and let me tell you, in 12 days, the language has been the media to get together, to have a conversation, it has succeeded, this encounter, because we are using the language. Art is a language. And you have you noticed about my work, you knew about myself with these things, these paintings. You knew something about me because when you work and you do your paintings, your music, or your writing, you are putting an important part of your life inside, and spirit, very spiritual, very strong feelings into what you're doing. So before I came here to talk to you, to give me chance to know you, you knew already many things about me because of my painting. So, going to your question, why I am an artist? Because I don't qualify for anything else. That's something that I found when I was almost 30 years old. Being a creative person all my life, I didn't know I was a painter, and I had many paintings before me. I didn't know what I was a creator doing all these songs. So it took me years to realize that I was an artist, a real artist. But again, what I do is a language, and the things that I do speak for for my person, or in my place, before I get to the place. Let's suppose if I take an exhibition somewhere in another city, they see first how I speak as a painter, and then they get to know me
through your art.
Yes, that's what has happened here. And I am very happy because we are much alike. In this sense, we are living of doing what we're doing. We have overcome fear, depression, pessimism, and what the people say. You don't go and do this because you're gonna die of
Right.
hunger. But when they ask me why, it's because it's the only thing that I can do with pleasure.
I remember the story you were telling me earlier that you went to some exhibition and you saw the big canvases of an artist.
Yeah.
Do you remember his name?
Yeah, Orozco.
Orozco.
Orozco is a great painter of Mexico, from Guadalajara, from that place where I was born. And I was really impressed by he was doing, what he did years ago.
Right.
It was one of the visions, revelations I had, and I knew that I was going to follow him.
It's one of those moments where you're just absolutely
very
inspired.
Very important for me as a painter.
And you have met him, or you did not meet him?
No. He died much before I was born.
Do you think he, if you could meet him today, what do you think he would say? Well done.
Well done.
Yeah.
He was a man of few words, and I thought he would have said something like, "You're doing fine."
Yeah.
Because I have had other painters like him, younger painters, that have supported me. They don't know me as a person, but they see what I do, so they can bet that Luquin, the painter, is going to do it.
Yeah, you've mentioned that you have a lot of young people coming to your exhibitions recently.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, because, it was because of the media and the platforms and internet. The use of the internet, it has brought many new people that I don't even think they were gonna be in an exhibition of mine.
And here you are, the master, in front of all those kids. They all look up to you.
Finally, after 40 years of working, they see you, and they see you as an old man, as not as an old man, as a master, because you are showing your things and your work, and they know that I have worked many years to get to that point.
Yeah.
So you got respect as a painter.
So you can't do anything else, but you can do other creative things.
Yeah. Rebecca my wife used to say that I was a creative, not a musician, nor a painter, nor a writer. I am a creative.
That's so true. I can just say the couple of days that you've been in the house, you filled the house with music. I've seen you draw with crayons. I've seen you, obviously sing and write. It seems like all you do is create environments. Wherever you go, you want to create sort of positive environment for everyone around. And the things that you've done for my mother, and just making her feel whole, treating her with respect, treating my wife with respect, and just be willing and open. I feel that your artwork is very inviting. Whether you paint it, whether you write it, or you sing it, whatever environment you're creating, it's very much a place that people feel, in a way, familiar. It feels like welcoming.
Familiar. You have said the word, because my paintings are like part of my family. And they are like daughters and sons of mine. So when I finish my work, I have to let them go.
Yeah.
Because they are not mine.
Yeah.
And I have, you're telling right. I am a storyteller.
Mm-hmm.
When I am, if I am a musician or a writer or a painter, I am a storyteller, basically. So I like to tell stories, to create landscapes of living in a warm way, in a warm weather, to receive and to make feel people good.
Yeah.
And that's the colors I use.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So speaking of your colors, do you have your favorite colors? I asked you before. You said you like blues.
I used to when I was younger.
Yeah.
But I have become the master of the grays.
The master of the grays?
Of grays.
Yeah.
People tells me that I'm the master of grays because I use this. A blue becomes gray, and green becomes gray, and things like that because it's besides it's the city where I live in.
Yeah.
Mexico City is a great place.
Yeah, it
made
really
of
is.
Made of smog.
What was that? Smog?
Smog.
What is that?
Smoke.
Smoke.
Smoke and fog.
Oh yeah, the smog.
Uh-huh.
Oh, smog.
Yeah, that's it. So the things you see all your life is the things you repeat in your artwork. You know how to do it because it's familiar.
Well, I think, speaking of familiar, you're known as the Mexican artist, Mexican painting, Antonio Luquin. But like I've said, your music is so familiar to globally everybody. I mentioned that I think you have the artwork of the people, and I was wondering, do you think your artwork will ever expand into other countries, other areas, other galleries?
I hope so.
Yeah.
I am not so good representing, being my own manager. Really, I'm not good with that. As I am not good with computers, I am not good at representing myself. I am not the kind of guy that is in front of the computer doing the funding, putting my work in internet. I am in the studio working.
So who does the internet? Who
used to be Rebecca.
Used to be Rebecca.
Now I have to ask for help.
We should talk about Rebecca.
Yes.
We should.
Yeah.
I think she was an incredible woman. My experiences with her, being essentially my stepmother, she was extremely welcoming to me in her life and with her family, and she seemed really concerned with making sure that she shared her positivity and light with the world and those around her.
Yes.
I never saw her with a frown, never saw her with, I think it was just really important to her, that especially with her interactions with me, that she was as respectful and joyful as she could be.
Yeah.
And I always remembered that. And I never thought of her as like a stepmom, but just somebody who, with a lot of love for me.
Yeah.
So.
She was a woman with a lot of love to anybody, especially you, because of me,
right.
Of course. But Rebecca is in all the time inside me. So Luquin is also Rebecca. It has been for years. We became one, not two persons.
Right.
She was, we shared everything. We worked together. She was all the time supporting me and trying to help all the time. And you can tell there is this person, Rebecca, all the time present in most of the things I do, the music and the painting and the writing. And she will be for a long time.
Yeah.
She will be part of Luquin, as I was part of her first,
Well,
her life.
You've mentioned that you've included her in paintings.
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Yeah. But she was the column. An artist needs someone to be anchored.
Yeah.
I was anchored to Rebecca. Rebecca was my level in me. If not for her, it could be so difficult for Luquin to really success as a painter.
You know, they call it grounded.
Grounded, yeah, anchored, grounded.
I have the same experiences with my studio and me teaching and having this space to do music with my wife. She absolutely grounds me. Very practical, and always thinking about like what can actually be done, not just what I think should be like fantasy.
Of course, you need a man. I think needs a woman, and a woman needs a man. It sounds like a song, but
so many great songs.
But you become one.
Yeah.
And you can work and you have your schedule because she's there supporting you.
Well, she used to sing within a band.
Of course, she was part of the band.
Yeah.
So when she passed away, the sound of the music changed enormously.
So what is the last year since her passing? How do you even recover from something like that?
I've written a lot of pages and pages and pages, a book already to investigate the years of our love, our relationship, and renewing all the good moments, the difficult moments also, and how we turn this one body, one garden that gives flowers. So a couple that have success is the one that brings flowers and fruits. It's a good tree with good roots.
Irreplaceable.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. But you have to figure out what's going to be and how can you keep on doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
It will be different. It has been hard, but it's not the end of the world.
Right.
And you can really suffer the absence, but there's a life afterwards. So
in a way, you've mentioned that when she passed away, 2 days later, your grandson was born.
Yeah.
And you could feel. I somehow felt that the energy of her goodness had transferred to the soul of another.
In a way.
In a way.
She knew that the boy was coming.
Yeah.
Boy or girl. She knew.
Well, we FaceTimed or video called just days before she passed. My wife and I remember that.
We didn't see her.
We did see her.
You see her.
We saw her.
You saw her. She was really sick.
Yeah.
You could tell.
Yes.
And well, there's always a life that goes and there's another that comes.
Yeah.
Not to replace, but to continue to pass the light like in candles.
Yes.
She will never be replaced, and as you will never be replaced. So we are really precious. I was telling you today in Lake Michigan, that when I was watching AIM with baby Christopher, I was thinking that the sea, the lake, the big lake, this creation, part of creation, is like the baby. All the baby is in there, and it's the same magnificent story. Creation is something that AI cannot do it.
Mm-hmm.
It's life.
Yeah.
It's creation. It's a world. The life of a kid. It's so complex that you'll never understand how complex it is. There's their psychology, their body, everything. Like the sea is enormous, full of life.
Almost your artwork too, the complexity and the thought behind not just the painting, but like what came to its creation of your artwork.
Well, yes, but that's a human deed. You cannot compare the life of a kid with one piece of art.
Mm-hmm.
I prefer to save the kid than the whatever, a painting or a sculpture.
Yeah, I can see the life is important. Do you save the life of a baby? Here's a difficult question for you. Ready? Do you save the life of a child, or do you save a museum?
I don't save the museum, because museum are ¿cómo se dice? You can replace.
Let's say it's full of irreplaceables.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
It's the human creation.
Yeah.
But the life, it's different.
Mm-hmm.
A life is something that you cannot do it again.
No, you can't. Yeah.
There will be no other Christopher. There will be many museums, or Leonardo da Vinci's. It's better to say Leonardo da Vinci than his painting, the Gioconda.
Gioconda, I don't know who that is.
Is the most famous painting that he did. It's in Paris.
Mm.
Leonardo da Vinci. I prefer to say Leonardo da Vinci.
Da Vinci, why is that? Just that's how it's pronounced?
It's his name. Leonardo da Vinci.
Da Vinci.
Or, Da Vinci, Michelangelo, those guys. Let's save those guys.
Mm.
Because they are artists, because they are humans. Let's save a kid, because he might be in the future someone, really someone. Who knows? And well, that's it.
Yeah. Let me see. We wrote a bunch of stuff down here.
Yes.
What was one of the things? Tell me about your music. So how is it that you found a career in paintings, not music, or have you found a career in music, or is your art, your music, and writing all sort of?
They came in different times.
Different times.
I started really knowing that I was a composer when I was 15.
Okay.
I thought I was a performer, but it's not true.
No.
I am a composer. So I have to develop my fingers to follow my ideas, but I'm not a performer.
No.
But I was writing music since I was 14, 15 years old. And it was a regular activity.
Mm-hmm. With friends or by yourself?
By myself, with friends.
Mm-hmm.
It was a social retreat for me. There's almost always friends around me that help to record, to have concerts and everything. So I was a musician first. And then years later came the painter. The
Wow.
knowledge of being a painter came when I was more than 25.
Wow. So you were what do you call it? Late bloomer?
Maybe.
You started painting in your 20s?
No, I used to do my things since I was a kid. But as a painter, really
As a painter.
doing paintings, I was 20.
So that's what I mean. Like you were seriously thinking about it.
No, when I decided to really think seriously and act like that, it was when I was 28.
Wow.
28. So late bloom.
Late bloomer. But maybe it's perfect, because I don't know if this is the same for you, but for me, when I decided to go into music and pursue it fully, I felt that I was already so behind that I needed to work twice as hard as anyone else.
Yes.
I needed to make up for all the lost time.
Yes.
And even like I expressed to you yesterday, I never really felt like I'm still so far behind.
Yes.
Where all of my colleagues and my people that I work with, did you feel that same sense that you had started so late that your technique or whatever hadn't developed? That
I never thought a thing like that, because as I am a creator, I had all the information I needed in my head. It's like develop the spirit of the artist first. Getting information, going places, and having feelings that will come together when you start to paint. I never felt that I was behind.
Yeah.
I only knew that I had to sit down and do it in a daily basis. But I never thought I was late, even as a writer, because it always was there, maybe in the drawer, but it was growing inside, growing. When it started to develop physically, it has all the strength needed to be a real creation.
So what about technique? If you have the idea to create, were you ever concerned that your technique for painting wasn't sufficient?
It wasn't sufficient. I had to follow behind my ideas. I had the revelation, the image. I had the strength, the spiritual strength, and the knowledge, and the feelings, but the skills came later. But it was just a question of work.
So you found that thing and you just pursued it, always following. Have you ever not had a thing? Did you ever feel lost and unable to focus your mind?
No.
You've always had like the next thing.
Yes.
The very next thing, the next thing.
Yeah. It's almost always, it's a program. It's just something that comes and appears. It's like a movie.
But you make it sound easy, but I think there's a lot of people that do struggle with not having a thing. And so they struggle with focus in achieving, because they don't even know what they like.
I know what I like since I was 18 or before. But I didn't have the experience.
Did your parents say ever no?
No.
Don't? They were very like, go.
Respectful. Father, I want to be a rocker. My father, what? A rocker? What's that? I'm going to dedicate my life to music. Do what you want. I don't know anything about that.
He said that?
Yeah. I'm going to support you if I can. Then years later, I knew that I wasn't a musician a professional.
What do you mean? Oh,
Professional.
what is a professional musician?
The one that makes a life and builds a life. I mean, I live like a
Sound
painter.
like it's a salesman. What is a professional musician? It sounds like a salesman.
No.
I mean, you can play, you can sing,
Yeah, I can do it.
you can write it all.
But I live because I am a painter.
Mm.
I do money with my painting.
If you had to make a living in music, could you?
I don't think so, because I don't have the nerve to be in a piano 5 hours.
Mm.
But as a painter, yes.
5 hours painting.
Yeah.
So let's go through your routine. We should talk about that, because I think before we get into your routine, I remember I asked you, must have been months ago. I was like, have you ever released a painting that you weren't satisfied with? And I believe you said no. You never published an artwork that.
It happens sometimes.
It does happen.
That you don't, that you're not satisfied with the product,
Mm-hmm.
and you keep the painting somewhere. Let's see what happens later.
Mm-hmm.
If I change part of the canvas, or I don't know. But then some people come to my studio and they like the thing that I wasn't sure about,
Mm-hmm.
and they take it.
And you're okay with that?
Well,
You don't say, "Oh, it's not finished," or "It's incomplete," or something.
I'm not sure about this, but I like it. They say, take it. It's yours. It's not mine.
Do you know how often that happens with composers? I can name numbers of pieces that Chopin, for example, he wrote a lot of music that was never published until after his death.
Because he didn't
Right.
believe it was a good piece of art.
Or for some reason unfinished, or I'm not sure.
Yeah.
One of the most famous first pieces ever taught on piano is this Waltz in A minor by Chopin. Bum, ba, da, dun, dun, da, 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 ba, da, 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 da. It's just beautiful, and it's a good entry into his music for young pianists.
Mhm.
But he never published it his entire life. And the
Sometimes.
same with, there's a couple other one that there's a C sharp impromptu. I can't sing it, but it's anyways, you'll have to hear it. I'll share it with you sometime. But another unpublished work. So
It happens
happens.
that you're not satisfied and you keep it away.
Yeah.
But sometimes there's people that by chance look at it
Mm-hmm.
and they want to take it.
So let them take it. Okay, so the routine. What time do you wake up in the morning?
At 6:15.
6:15. Okay, it's 6:15.
I go away for a walk.
You go for a walk right away.
Yeah.
Every morning or Monday to
Almost
Friday?
every morning.
Almost. So on like Sundays you sleep in, or
No, it's not the Sundays. It's as I feel.
no?
So I go 30 minutes, 45 minutes walk in the morning. I come back to my house. I do my breakfast, and then at 9 I'm working.
Yeah.
At 9 until 2:30.
Do you have a plan before the night before, or do you wake up and during your walk?
Sometimes I cannot sleep because I have many ideas when I am in bed.
Wow.
So I have to write down ideas.
Mm.
It happens sometimes.
You must have books filled with ideas.
Yeah. And for paintings, for music, words that trigger a new song,
Mm.
things like that. I have notebooks.
Do you have separate notebooks, like a notebook for art, a notebook for?
No, it's random.
Do you have more ideas than you know what to do with?
I don't have that time. And I won't have more time. I mean, each day you have less strength and less time to develop the ideas. So I only take those there are really good ideas, as I see it.
Yeah.
And say goodbye to the others' ideas that are not good. But I take notes sometimes at night, with a phrase. This next song, I haven't worked out the lyrics and things like that. Or the next painting, I have to use this photograph and I have to imprint this another one. Sometimes I am an insomnia guy.
Yeah. Do you think that more people should experience that creativity, or do you think that why don't more people create?
I think there's so many creative people over there somewhere, but the problem with creation is that you have to fight with fear.
Fear. We talked about that earlier.
And depression. And believing that you're not good enough. And
so where does that come from?
Education.
Think so?
And
like institutional education or
familiar education.
What is that?
When your father or your mother doesn't believe in art, to being an artist, you're gonna die of hunger.
Do you hear people saying
that? Yeah, of course.
Really?
Yeah, in Mexico, I have heard many times fathers telling to their sons, "You're not going to live with that." Come on, I am an example of that.
Do you think
I am really unique in all the family, almost all the family, almost.
Yeah.
Because the parents put inside the heads of their children fear. You're not gonna make it. That's not good for you. You have to make money. Oh, come on. What's that?
What is
so
that?
You're missing a lot of talent. So it's so hard to deal with that because it's a disease, a pandemic disease
of the mind,
of the society. They don't. Most of the people don't believe in the power of creation and art.
Yeah, I noticed.
You know it.
Yeah.
So you have to fight that, but the best way to fight is in front of the people, giving an example. You're an example of life, being an artist.
Yeah.
And living as an artist.
I see a lot of people.
You need courage.
Well, I see a lot of people on their iPads. That's a great way to not deal with
anything.
If you're not creative, what a great way to ignore the problem than to go on the iPad or go on your phone. And it's almost like you get rewarded for not being creative, because
yes,
for me, and I'm sure a lot of other creative people, when you need to create something, sometimes you have to give. It's like a sacrifice. You have to give a part of yourself in hopes for that idea to come, when it could just be easier to go on your phone, not think about it. And I've noticed with myself that sometimes if I'm ever on, like whenever I played video games in the past, I don't do it nearly as much anymore.
Yeah.
It sucks you in.
Yeah.
And it consumes your own you're giving your creativity to this platform, and it's not giving you anything back.
If you don't want to dry it up,
yeah,
you have to stop doing things like that.
Yeah. I see so many kids with the iPad, and I'm like, all I see is missed opportunities for, just sitting there and breathing would be good.
Yeah.
Just taking a deep breath. But nobody takes a deep breath. People are, I've seen it. They come in and they just,
you know why?
They plug in.
These things that you're saying about the computer and the iPad, it's a world of answers.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
We need to live in a world of questions.
True.
And you have to give your own answer.
create your own answer.
Yeah. That's the problem. That computers, TV, movies are is where the fear is controlled.
Right.
There is no harm.
Yeah, without harm.
Yeah, it is controlled everything. So we live in the answers. That's not life.
We have AI now. You can ask it anything.
Worse than
Give you any answer you want.
yeah, but that's not the answer.
You know, this reminds me, there was a little while when I was taking all of my students, and I would give them a question, and they would have to create the correct answer.
Mm-hmm.
That was a really fun couple of weeks. I would ask a student, this type of note gets 4 beats. Or I would say, no, I would give them, I remember now, it's been like a week.
Uh-huh.
I asked them, what is, no, redo. I give them the answer. They have to create the question. It's been so long since I've done this.
Yes.
I would say, the answer is treble clef. And then the student would have to create a question where that is the answer. What an interesting way to see the children's mind, like take from what they know to create a question. It's like, what does the right hand play? Oh, the answer is treble clef.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Education can be so fun and interesting, but you've got to give the time to think about it and do it. Create answers and questions.
The world loses many things when things like this happen, because you don't know how to make questions.
Mm-hmm.
You will not be able to light a fire in the forest.
Mm-hmm.
You are fire. You have to burn.
Mm-hmm.
And be the fire and the light in the surroundings.
Yes.
I see most of the people like a light, turn off light.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I was watching this image of a guy trying to do fire in the forest. They don't know how to do it if they don't have
Yeah.
something.
They don't have the knowledge.
No, the basic knowledge of. We all are fire. We all are matches waiting to burn.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the light that is going to illuminate people. And people is going to give you thanks in the future for what you have done.
Mm-hmm.
Just imagine if you don't do the fire, they will miss something forever.
Yeah.
Just let's be remembered for something.
What was the painter when you were in Guadalajara?
Mm-hmm.
What's his name? Orozco. He was the fire.
He was the fire. One of the biggest and most beautiful paintings he made is the Man of Fire. Man of Fire. So he says that there's 4 states in the spirit of a man. When you are sleeping is the first one.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know, you don't see, you don't hear.
Sounds like childhood. I don't remember seeing
Worse
anything.
than that, like an embryo.
Okay.
Then you awake, and then you see and contemplate the creation.
Mm-hmm.
But when you are on fire, you have become what you was, or what you was expected to be.
Mm-hmm.
So let's be the man on fire each one of us.
Mm.
That's important. Know what we're doing.
Do you think there's like a spectrum of the fire? Like maybe some people are on fire, but to different levels.
It depends on the talent, but it's the same. It's rewarding for everyone.
Yeah.
If you're the man on fire, you will have a beautiful marriage. If you're the man on fire, you will be a great professionist. ¿Cómo se dice? Worker.
A work. When you say fire, I'm thinking of like a fire that spreads. Either a fire is growing,
The
or
fire
it's extinguishing. There's no. A fire does not stay static. There's no. A fire is either getting bigger, or not.
Well, it's getting bigger, but then it goes out.
Right. So, what kind of fire is burning within you? The one that grows, or the one that's going out?
It grows.
I think so too.
But
we have to understand what makes a fire grow. What are the things in our lives that make us want to burn brighter? What is it in us that
after years, it's not only what you're doing
mm,
as an artist, it spreads to the rest of the things in your life, your relationships, your friends.
mm-hmm,
You bring them the fire.
mm-hmm,
I mean, the happiness, the content of life.
mm-hmm,
So that's contagious.
right?
And happiness is contagious. It's like a disease. If you go,
There's a song.
if
If
you
you're
go-
happy, there's a song.
if you go to a party and you are this fire,
Mm.
you will be the party.
Yeah.
You will start a party.
Right.
Really, to
We are the party.
yeah.
We are the party.
That was
You're not-
were telling-
Rather than going to the party, you are the party. I love that.
Let's suppose we go to a party and everyone is like in the iPod. That's a dead party. That's not a party.
Hopefully the
that's,
food is good.
that's a funeral.
Yeah, it is a funeral. That is a funeral. I enjoy conversation. I don't really like conversations that are like light. I like to understand what is in that person's heart.
Yeah.
What gets them going? What are they on fire about? What are they passionate about? Like, how are they growing?
And you will bring the best of them,
Yeah,
or nothing at all. Whatever. If they don't like that kind of conversation, they go. And
Yeah.
you don't miss anything.
no, it's okay.
That's their problem. So you have to take everywhere your happiness, to make other people happy.
Yeah.
It's not that only because the things you do. It's everywhere you go. You are the music itself. You don't need a guitar.
Right.
You don't need a piano. You don't need a canvas or a pencil. You are a star,
So
a sun.
So how do you recharge your batteries? Because it sounds, and I talked with my wife about this. You were so giving and so concerned with everyone. How do you? That takes energy. How do you reset? How do you
Reset.
like give to yourself what you give to others?
Look, when I feel tired, I have to close my eyes,
Mm-hmm.
stop talking,
Mm.
and I need a little retire. It can be in my room, in my house, or in the forest, or somewhere. I recharge myself praying,
Mm-hmm.
not doing anything of these things,
Mm-hmm.
being away of these things, going outside to walk in the streets, seeing people, watching people, but basically being quiet.
Mm.
Let's go to the metro. listen to all that sound, but you are quiet inside. That's a reset. Without the problems inside, things that doesn't leave you alone. Be at ease. Take it easy. Stop what you were doing. If I don't get what I want in my painting, I stop. Go out a few minutes. Go to the ceiling, somewhere. Somewhere. But basically, be silent. Be silent. Not turning on the music, not doing things.
I'm thinking of like the importance of rests in music.
Everything. Silence.
Color, the absence of color.
White. White room.
White.
White room. In customs.
Customs, welcome to America.
I reset myself in customs in the white room to came into America.
Yeah.
But I knew before I came that it was going to be a great experience.
Yeah, speaking
for
of
me,
experience.
for you, for everyone, because we had the spirit, the will to have a party
every day,
and that's enough to fix everything.
Yeah. We had Japanese food, Korean,
Whoa, Mexican,
Mexican,
yeah,
Italian,
American,
or there's got to be another one.
Indian.
We didn't do Indian.
And next time. We're just beginning.
We're just beginning.
We're just beginning.
That's so good walks. Yeah, every day had been pretty interesting.
Yeah, I love it. I love it.
Yeah. Are you gonna do the paintings from your childhood?
Some. I have some ideas.
Scenes from childhood.
Maybe. My past is coming stronger now than the years before. Because years before I have future in front of me.
Right.
I'm starting to see my past again in a poetical way.
Yeah, right. You join the greatest composers in the world. I don't know about artwork, but I know that, like I said, Robert Schumann with his album for the young and scenes from childhood. Same with Tchaikovsky, and then the Children's Corner from WC, the Bach inventions for his 9-year-old son.
Yeah.
Just all of these great composers writing music for the intent to bring the youth into their world.
They go directly to their own youth.
Yeah, they do.
So I was telling you that I made an album, 10 songs, especially written for my nephew, an 11, 12-year girl. But I could do it because I have had 10, 11 years old.
Yeah.
I knew what it was, how it was. It was great.
Yeah. We should hear it. We should listen to it.
Yeah, it was.
Time to retire?
No, not retired at all.
We'll retire for the evening.
For the evening. No. Well, the people that do what we do never retire.
I don't think so. Yeah, it's hard to.
Until you can be seated in the piano, you will be there.
Your grandson kind of has a lot to live up to. You'd be like, oh, your grandfather was an artist musician. Oh, your father does music professionally. Like, oh, what are you gonna do? No pressure to the grandson, but
He can be a drummer.
oh no, I'll say that on record, please no. But I hope he has good rhythm.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, the drummers, no hate on drummers. I don't know how they do it. They need a garage. Drummers need their own space to go make noise. I don't think we have that space. Maybe here.
Oh, another room.
Another room.
Another room. You know, my mother was very musical.
You know, your mother?
Yeah.
Did not know that.
So Christopher Jr. has a lot of ancestors with this vein.
Interested to see how it turns out.
Let's see. Maybe he will be a lawyer. Who knows?
Some sort of creator. I imagine he's going to create something. He's going to have to, because AIM created life. She made life. You know, that's a huge creation right there.
Yes.
For us, I think the closest we can get to creating life is just to create a business that wants to grow and flourish.
Yeah.
You know, I built a business that wants to grow. You know, it's the closest I'm going to get to actually creating life, because in a way it has a life of its own. Just like I think you were telling me, your artwork has a life of its own. Traveling the world, places you could never imagine.
Yeah.
But it wants to grow, and it takes on a life of its own. So hopefully Christopher Jr. Has that same desire to create a life of his own, some way that grows.
He will be he's right now a little fire.
Little fire. Didn't you call him a big lake earlier? What would you call him? Oh, no, you were calling, never mind. You were calling him, when you were talking about Lake Michigan.
As big as he is?
As big as he is.
Uh-huh.
I was thinking of like...
Enormous.
Big fire, big lake.
Big smile.
Big smile.
Yeah. A smile prepares to front life.
Yeah.
It's much better a smile than bad temper.
I mean to ask you, you like being a grandpa?
Yeah.
Do you feel a sense of, are you proud? Are you proud?
Yeah, I'm proud about you and Christopher Jr. I knew you were a complete guy doing things, good things.
Good things, for the most part.
You were not lost the universe, because I know people your age that are lost. Absolutely.
I think doesn't everyone come close to that, at least a little bit? Oh, did you ever feel a little bit like, what am I doing?
What's the question?
Well, I mean, there was a moment when I felt lost, for sure.
There's always a time to feel lost. To know we need that time in our life in order to escape from that in the years ahead.
Yeah.
What you don't want to do.
Yeah.
It's something that stands, that you have to go, but you have to experience depression, desperation, things like that. To really know what you don't want to.
Well, for me, that was 28. You around the same age as you.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, I gotta create.
Congratulations, Chris.
Congratulations.
We are in your studio.
We are
recording this film.
Yeah.
Historical film.
Historical film. Absolutely. And I'd like to say that I enjoy creating music in here, and creating musical moments with kids, and seeing them, to really live the passion of music with the other kids, and playing, being able to write music.
I told you have created a family.
Feels like that.
It's a family of smiling.
That's a huge. It's a lot of students.
Everyone that I have met here they have a big smile.
Yeah.
They
Wonderful
come
people.
be really happy.
You know, if you put a lighthouse, or you ever heard the saying, if you build it, they will come?
Yeah.
It's from a famous movie.
Uh-huh.
But if you build something if you build something out of pure love and light,
yes,
it will attract love and light.
Of
And I
course.
feel that's just, you know, I think people are attracted to it. They come to it. They spend some time here and then they go.
This is your work of art.
So yeah, it does feel like that, in a sense.
You can feel the vibe.
The vibe, good vibes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm glad we have your artwork here. I'm
Good.
always really proud to introduce people to your
Honored.
artwork. Yeah, it's great. It's like, oh, by the way,
And the monkey. The monkey.
yeah, who's the monkey? So yeah, I don't know.
Well, there's a song called The Mermaid's Chant. The Mermaid's Chant.
You wrote it?
Yeah, I have songs and paintings with the same name.
Mm.
They were the musician and the painter and the writer work side by side. In my case,
Yeah, they really do.
they are friends,
All friends, almost 3 different people.
colleagues.
Colleagues, all within one person.
Yeah, but they have their own time,
Mhm.
their own mood, beat.
Yeah.
They don't bother each other. They know how to work together.
I'm really anxious to see what you come up with when you go home, or when you go back to Mexico. What are the next paintings you're gonna do?
You will
Because
see it.
you're a culmination of experiences and ideas, and I'd love to see how this visit to Chicago has impacted your
It will.
yeah. Like
Yeah,
whatever
it
you-
will. It's gonna take time.
I'm waiting to see that. I'll be excited to see the boat and the train. You said you were going to destroy a boat and a train. So you're
And the building.
in the building.
I am in love with this grasshopper little bicycle of Christopher's.
The little tiny one.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that was a gift. The little.
I like that thing.
Are you going to destroy that too?
No. No, it's the only thing that is not going to be destroyed because it's a symbol of Christopher Jr.
Mm. So are you going to move from destructive like paintings like to growth? You're gonna bring. Are you gonna
No,
bring?
they are not
more-
anymore. They are not anymore.
Are you gonna draw
destruction.
people fixing your airplanes and people actually getting onto your boats and
Maybe
sailing away?
Maybe, I don't know. It's too early to know.
just
really.
hire a bunch of little repairmen on all of your paintings? Everybody's fixing it.
Who knows?
Just go another direction. What is a Luquin? Is it what did the sculptor say? Luquin is it reality? Is it fantasy?
It's a Luquin.
It's a Luquin. That's right.
Remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a great video.
Uh-huh.
You should link that. People should watch that video of.
Is there in YouTube?
Just keep recording conversations. Hey, I'm gonna record this conversation so that people can listen to me. I have a feeling your artwork is gonna do well for the years to come. I mean, maybe I'm biased. You know, biased. Como say, I want you to be successful, right? But even without my wants, I think your artwork is good enough to continue growing interest.
Uh-huh.
So
Let's see what happens.
I don't know. I know that your artwork is closely tied with your experiences. So the more people you meet, the more people are gonna be watching you. What will he do next? Where will he go? What will he say?
Yeah. It's a strange experience of the last few years. They wanna hear the painter,
Mm-hmm.
to listen to the painter, what he thinks, what he says. I don't know why, but it is like that.
Because now we can. We'll never know. Do we know what Van Gogh was thinking? Maybe. I know with he's written a lot, like journals and letters.
Mm-hmm.
I can never pronounce it correctly, but there's this document like of when he knew he was losing his hearing, and he wrote down like his struggle with suicide, and just he wrote down like what was going through his head at that time, and then you take that whole letter that he wrote and compare it to the music he wrote, and you can kind of see that's when Beethoven was really becoming Beethoven. He wasn't, because he was losing his ears. He was how could God do this to me? The very thing that I'm put on this world for is the thing that I'm losing. How do I continue? And so,
what a drama.
Oh man, what a drama. So
that's his music.
That's his music. And so that, I'm going to pronounce this wrong, but it's called like Heiligstad or Heiligstad Triesti or something. Look it up. But either way, it basically the whole thing tells him that he was really contemplating like suicide or severe depression at least.
Yeah.
And his music. Dun!
At what age he died?
I don't remember. I just know
not too old.
It's like 1832. I don't even know. I can't remember.
Maybe 60, 65.
Probably.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go look that up. Shame on me for forgetting. Yeah.
Well, good. Fine.
Anyways, yes, they want to hear the painter.
Yes. I'm going to send you some of the interviews.
Yeah, do some in English. There's no one speaking English in Mexico?
No.
Ah, man, we need to do that. I love Spanish. I just love the way it sounds, and I love my connection to the heritage.
How do you feel this interview?
With this?
This one.
Are we still doing it? No, yeah, we're still doing it.
I mean, it's fluid.
Mm.
You think it's fluid?
It's moving along. It's kind of not sure how to do podcasts. Just trying to explore the space.
You'll have it.
Have it.
You decide what you want to do.
Fluid is better. Rigid is not as interesting.
We have to be fluid.
Maybe we drink more or something. I brought my drink, but then I lost it. I must have. And this is your cup for water? It's a joke. Where is that? I do want that drink. Where did I put it? You see, it's in a glass. See, this is how it is.
I don't know.
You come with an intention to do something, and maybe in your own artwork, you intend to do something, and then something else happens.
All my life, since I was in college, I remember that I sometimes I didn't accept invitations to go to parties.
No?
Because it was going to take away from me time to do my things.
Yeah.
My work.
Absolutely. Yes. Same here.
Another party. Party for what?
Party for what? What are we celebrating?
Many times.
I mean, you realize the party isn't the party, it's a distraction.
It's a destruction of the senses.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
So I wanted to be clear the next morning.
Mm. Speaking of clear, you used to smoke cigarettes. You quit.
Yeah.
Why?
Because I had enough.
How old were you when you quit?
40.
40? You smoked all the way up to 40, but it wasn't much.
No, I was a social smoker, 2 or 3 cigarettes a day.
Why? Why did you even start? Your father?
No.
You smoked a lot, right?
Oh yeah.
Your mother?
Not so much, very little. But I quit after 20 years, more or less. But I was not really a smoker.
Why did you start?
Being in a party or
it's a social thing.
Being young people, everyone. In that time, those times, everybody used to smoke. So it was really strange to find a guy that didn't smoke.
Mm. And you've had long hair your entire life?
Yeah.
Why don't you cut it? Why don't you just go shave it all down, smooth, like a swimmer?
I don't know. Some days.
You think so?
Some days.
I wouldn't
don't
recognize
know.
it.
I don't know.
I think you're gonna keep it for forever.
Maybe.
You have like artistic hair.
It's the first time I ever.
You know, like an artist. You know,
Yeah.
Just- you don't look like you belong in the office. You looks like you belong in the lab, or you're creating something.
Lab.
Yeah, you're just like.
Yes, this is not the for office.
It's the hair of a genius. Luquin is a genius. That's the genius hair. Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe.
If it means anything, I wear the same clothes. I told you, I wear almost the same clothes every day, because I just don't. I don't really want to think about what I'm wearing or anything. I need short hair because it's just easy, done.
Yes.
But you know, even like getting it cut, I'm not always really good about that. So I don't know. I don't want to think about too much, other than what I'm creating, trying to create.
That's it. That's it. Wow.
You ever grow a beard out?
Once.
Once? How was that for you?
I wasn't feeling comfortable.
Does it itch?
Yeah.
Yeah, mine. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't have a beard. I blame you.
Just once in my life, and then 2 or 3 times mustache, but it was the same.
Mustache.
What was he saying? Mustache.
We'd say mustache. Mustache.
Mustard, mustache. But no, I'm always like this.
Yeah. Are you like Bob Ross? Are you gonna? Do you like showing people how to paint?
No.
No, not at all.
No.
No patience.
No. No. I feel that I am losing concentration.
When you teach.
I'm not a teacher.
Have you ever done it? I saw that video. You were a teacher.
Few times.
What's the video where you're trying to teach that young girl? There's a video,
yes.
and she puts salt in her water.
That's a joke. That's a joke.
What were you teaching her? Math?
Nothing.
Well, if you had to create a story behind the girl, like, what did you go there to teach?
The story of that song.
Mm.
Well, it's based in a tragic story that when I was 20, I used to give lessons of piano. One girl and her sister lessons of guitar, and their mother was giving me lessons of Italian. So one day I was there, and this woman tells me, "Wait for me, I'm going to the supermarket. Watch out with the girls. Stay here in my house." Okay, I'll be here. So I was watching TV, and then these 2 girls come to the room that I was in, and they closed the door. After they came and flanked me, one at my right, the one at the left, and they started to acting really weird. These girls were 11 and 13 years old. They were trying to seduce me. Something really weird.
Mm.
I was just watching the TV. I was watching Elton John concert.
Mm.
These girls were starting to hold me like, what do you want? So one of them runs and closes the door with the key, and holds the key like this, and says to me, "Take away from me this key."
Whoa!
In her trousers.
Oh my God!
What am I gonna do? It was a kidnap, 20 minutes kidnap.
Whoa.
I was.
You're gonna have to explain this whole thing. So what happened after she did that? Because
I wanted
crazy.
to jump from the window, but I was in the second floor.
Oh man.
What can I do? What can I do?
Can't you
Eventually, the woman, the mother, comes,
Mm-hmm.
and she was yelling at them. She knew about her daughters. Open the door! Open the door! And I was telling you what's going to happen. And it didn't happen anything. Thanks God.
That's a
I
high
was
stress.
feeling so.
I'd be so nervous. I would be so nervous.
I was nervous.
No.
What's going to happen now? It didn't have anything.
What are these girls thinking? 11 and 13? 12?
13 and 11.
No. That's dangerous. I don't go there. You know, that's why in my studio, when you know, there are some people who bring their kids in and they just kind of want to drop.
Here.
Well, some do. Others just kind of want to drop them off and go. And when it comes to new students, I never let the parents leave, and I think they're okay with that too. But you know, with people that you are meeting and coming in, I don't know these kids. I don't want anything. It's just you come in, sit down. I feel better, safer to do my job and not be.
Yeah.
Because look, the reality is that like boys and girls from 11, 12, 13, 14, it's a very confusing time for them. And they can think crazy things. And so I don't want any part of that. I just, parents in here up until they're like, 15 or sort of, I know these kids for like years. If there's a rapport of years, then it's okay.
Yeah.
But it takes me about, I don't know about you, but it takes me probably like a year to get comfortable with somebody.
A year?
I think it takes me a year. How long does it take you?
It depends on the people.
Yeah.
Depends on the person.
Well, like, because, obviously I'm looking for someone like reliable. Like, they can't, someone who comes is like, oh, super awesome, super cool, and then they go, and then it's like when students come in, like, are they coming every week? Are they reliable? Are they,
See, but this situation that I'm telling you was really uncomfortable.
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. I probably would have freaked out. Be like, what did you say? Did you say anything to them? You had to have said something. You've been like, open the door or...
Open the door, please. Give me the key.
Man, this is not a please moment.
Take the key. Take the key if you can.
Okay, I gotta ask, did you go for the key?
No.
Okay, just want to get that on camera.
No.
It's just gotta be super clear about that.
So that was the idea for the video, but it wasn't possible to do something like that.
Oh yeah, for sure. That explains it though. That video was pretty weird. When I first saw it, I was like, what is this girl doing? The story makes sense now.
Yeah, of course. And this girl was telling me, do I have to do what that girl did?
Oh,
no way. We're gonna do something different.
Yeah.
You just wanna have a good time with me.
Okay, but at the end of the video, didn't the mother?
Here comes the mother.
Here comes the mother.
And she's serious. She's more dangerous than the daughter. But who knows what happens?
No.
That's what this man says at the beginning of the video.
Mm.
This is Pepe's brother.
Pepe's brother.
Uh-huh.
So Pepe, no, we didn't talk about Pepe. We should have talked about Pepe.
The big Pepe Suleiman.
Pepe Suleiman. You've known him for years.
Since we were in the university.
And Poder.
Oh, Poder is from the pre-scholar.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. He's there.
Shout out. I remember Poder. Not well, but I do remember him. Was he big? big,
Like
strong. Yes, yeah. So Poder, I remember him. I remember going in the airplane, Cessna or something like that. Somebody whose plane was that?
A friend of us.
Oh, friends. But Poder, yeah, the big strong guy. He was kind of funny.
Yeah, he is.
Kind of funny. Pepe, I don't remember him.
No, but he was not there.
Mm.
Pepe's another guy, really interesting. Well, that was the band. Rebecca, Poder, Pepe.
That was the band.
The characters were quite different, but they got together. And that's the interesting image, at least image of the band. Yeah. Good for photographs.
Yeah.
And the girls and the little girls.
Can you explain why Poder wears a mask for all his videos?
We still don't know exactly, but it seems that he had some problems at the place he was working at.
Oh, like he couldn't put his face publicly?
Yeah. Nobody knows really what happened. Started out like that. He was trying not to be recognized. And I asked him many times,
What the hell, man?
No. Nada, no pasa nada.
No pasa nada.
But later on, he still wears the mask because it's funny for
it's iconic.
The image.
It's iconic. It's Poder. It's
And now it's Poder.
I hope does he wash that? I hope he washed the mask.
Who knows? God.
Who knows?
Who knows?
It could.
And so he wears the mask, and I wear the makeup, white makeup.
And you do it yourself, right?
Yeah.
As an artist should.
I don't take too much time doing that, just for videos or.
What kind of paint do you use?
It's for makeup.
Okay.
For makeup, you can wash at the end, and that's it.
Yeah.
But it bothers a lot the skin.
Yeah.
It's not good. Once in a while I do it.
Yeah.
Hi.
As for baby Chris, can you say it? Your
Baby Christopher.
There it is. That's your catchphrase. That really stuck. When you go, I'm still gonna say that. Baby Christopher. We're gonna be saying that.
I'll try to be in contact with your mom.
Yeah, I'm sure she'd like it.
Because now that you're telling me, I could remember that in my Apple, in my computer, there's a FaceTime.
A little green icon. Yeah.
Yeah. So I just have to use it.
So easy.
See, yes. So we can see Connie and telling stories, maybe singing one song, and see you next time.
Yeah, easy. That's all she's got going for her.
Yeah. I didn't tell you, but today that I was in the Rochery, they were Rebecca's sister that lives in Connecticut took the flight today to Mexico.
Wow.
Because things are getting really weird with her mother.
With Rebecca's mother?
Rebecca's mother is almost gone.
So, almost gone as in like...
She's gonna die pretty soon.
So are you gonna go?
Yes. Yes, but all the families getting reunited because they are watching what's happening. The woman is almost gone.
Will you go, or will you wait for?
I don't know. I am not the first circle of the family.
Yeah, right.
But the news is that this woman is about to enter in coma or something like that. Yeah, she is living the last days.
How old is she? 90?
90, almost 93.
Yeah, that's,
You could tell. I saw her 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
You could tell. The woman is ready to go.
well, God bless her.
Yeah.
Good luck.
She's going to meet her own daughter.
Yeah. You think you're going to stick around a little bit longer in this world?
No.
Stay for as long as you can.
As long as I can.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who knows?
Yeah. You should come to Thailand. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Take a trip over there. Get the complete massage. Who's that? Pepe? He knows all about that.
Pepe went to Bangkok one time
Yeah.
with his father.
You can go with him. Pepe, I'm gonna go to Thailand.
Let's go.
Let's
I
go.
know a place.
Yeah. There you go.
Pepe. Well, it's just because his father have traveled all the world.
Yeah. I thought that was interesting what you said earlier, that you enjoy traveling the world of your ideas.
Yes.
I thought that was kind of cool.
Yes.
Rather than
Being a book reader, you live many lives sometimes reading books. It gives you a lot of images and inspiration. So my house is not anymore a house, it's like everything is like a
it's a studio. Yeah.
Studio full of paintings, canvas, the piano, the instruments,
Yeah.
and the books and everything.
There's a little fly.
Yeah. Hello.
The story of that tree is because it was originally a different plant, but I was having a group lesson in here. Many young boys, they got a little rowdy and they threw a pillow, and it knocked the old plant over and made a huge mess. And the kid that threw the pillow, I made him responsible for that plant now. So if anything happens to that plant, but it's his fault. So now every time he comes for the lesson, he has to water the plant. He has to take care of it every time. So it's kind of funny. So his punishment is
to give life.
to give life. Yes.
Hello. You're wearing glasses, man. That's a laurel Indio. Indian laurel.
I'm not familiar. That's cool. Louder.
They are enormous. They don't grow in here.
No.
But this is how they call it? The Japanese?
Bonsai?
Bonsai.
Yes.
But these trees are enormous in Mexico. Los laureles indios. I think it's a laurel indio.
Yeah. Hey there.
Bye.
How long do you think? What time is it?
10:15.
We must have started around 9.
Well, we can say good night
We'll say good night.
and see you next time.
See you next time.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
I'll
be back.
I'll be back.
All right.
Thank you.